Good evening. So, I decided after the kids went to bed that I would start the microgreen experiment. So, I had picked up some seed from Johnny's. So, I've got this is dakin radish. I've also got broccoli and red Russian kale. I've also got, what else do I have? Field pea and black oil sunflower. But I've decided to start my experiment with the broccoli, the radish, and the kale. I've watched quite a few videos. I have looked online at quite a few places at different seeding rates, and I actually went back to Johnny's website. They recommend 13 grams per tray for broccoli, 22.5 grams per tray for radish, and 10 grams per tray for red Russian kale. Now, one of the other sources I looked at said an ounce of seed for each of these. And I wasn't so sure. So I decided to go with Johnny's measurements and see what happens. So what I did was Samantha uses this rosemary garlic seasoning, and what I liked about it was the nice big holes in the shaker top. So I had her save me several of these. She uses this quite often. Goes through them. So I've already got like 4 of these empty containers. So I washed these out really good. And then I put them on I screwed the cap off, put them on my scale, zeroed it out, then I'd weigh out the seed in there. This one's radish, so I've got the radish seed already weighed out in there. I've actually got the broccoli and the kale planted. I got you on a tripod right now. Here's a second. I don't know how well this is going to show up. I'll try. So I put, these are just the cheap trays, but I put about 1 inch of soil in there. And then, there we go. I tried to evenly sprinkle these out. This is broccoli over the entire course. And then again here with the kale, there's little black seeds there. So I put about 1 inch of soil in there, wetted it down really good. So here we go. I'm gonna put you back up on the tripod, and we're gonna plant. We're gonna plant that far one down there. Let's see. I'll zoom in maybe a little bit for you. All right, there. That's not bad. All right, here we go. Radish. So. I'm just gonna try to sprinkle these out as evenly as I can. I'm going light, kind of light, the first pass. I figure I can always come back, add more in. I don't want to just dump them in one spot and run out. But as I was saying, just some of the comparisons that I was seeing, 1 ounce versus so many grams, and Johnny's is saying, oh, you can get 2 or 3 trays out of an ounce, and this other place is saying an ounce of seed, and you know, it was throwing me off. So I went with a smaller amount. I figure this is an experiment and I can always add more, but looking at it from, you know, once I get it planted, it looks pretty decent. It's not super packed, but I mean, I don't want them super packed and then end up getting mold or something. I guess maybe, at least for now, I'd rather underpopulate a little bit and then see what happens. Oh, we're getting to the end. These seeds, I think, will show up a little better on camera here when I get them done. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, to be honest, because I have never done it. So this is all an experiment. All right. The other thing I did is I did write. Let me turn this around so I can see what you're seeing. I did write on here what container I was using. So then that way I'll save this container. I'll use it for radish again. If a seed does happen to get caught in there, I'm not going to cross-contaminate radishes in with kale or vice versa. You know, so I'll just use this for radish. I have a separate one. That's my blank one. Oh, here they are. Okay. I got one for kale. I got one for broccoli. And I've got one that hasn't been used. So, alright, next. So, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at my seeding rate down here. So, I don't know. It doesn't look too bad, to me at least. I don't know. Alright, next. So, I got some water warming up because it's December, water's cold. Wrong way. So I've got several gallons of water sitting here warming up. I had picked up this. This is a 1 gallon pump sprayer. I picked it up brand new, so it's never been used for anything except for plain water. But easy way for me to water the plants, spray them down. So, all right, let's give them a little drink. Pump this up a bit. There we go. Let's give them a drink, make sure they're nice and I want nice ground contact. I'm hoping this spray will spray any of them down and in too. There, that looks nice. I don't know. I'm an amateur. I'm the rookie. I don't know what I'm doing. As Samantha said, expensive experiment. It might just be. Who knows? You do what you gotta do when you try to feed the family, right? Especially when there's food allergies, which is exactly what we're dealing with. If you haven't watched our intro video, go back and watch that. We talk about a bit about what what's going on in our lives and why we're doing some of the things we're doing. So, a few things have changed in there, like I've mentioned. I did have a job change, so I'm no longer working from home like I used to. A few things like that, but all right. Now they say, so I've got some extra. See, I did it again. I flipped the screen around. Camcorder. That's what I got to work with, and flip the screen around so I can see what you guys are seeing. So I've got some extra trays here. What I've read is to mist the tray down. So I guess I'm gonna do it off camera because my hose is not long enough. So probably doesn't show up, but I misted that down. And then we're gonna flip this. I'll pour the water out. Alright. Well, can't do it with the light up there. I'm trying. A little too much water in there, maybe. Alright, here we go. Flip it over. Blackout. There's one. One, two, three. Flip fast, I guess. Whoa. Hit the light. Not good. Still works. Bump the other tray. Alright, last one. Kid's bedroom is right above me, so hopefully I'm not making too much noise. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Spilled water. Alright. Now, don't have a timer on these lights yet. I just set this up, so I'm gonna pull the pull chains. Alright. Microgreens. We're trying it. Have a good night.